Welcome back. I'm Chiguyeon, and we start off the top stories. The government has decided to step back from its plan to raise income tax for financial investors, an idea that triggered protest from individual investors. Under the new policy, no taxes will be levied on income of under 50 million won from stock transactions, and the transfer tax will be lowered next year. Here's more on the expected amendments in the tax law.
The number of people subject to the capital gains tax on stock transactions is to be reduced in half from the initial 300,000. Under the revised tax law announced by the government, taxable income from stock investment will be raised from over 20 million won to 50 million won. The initial draft on tax revision was modified 1 month after its first announcement. As a result, only 2.5% of some 6 million individual investors, or 150,000 people, will be subject to taxation.
5천만 원 기본 공제액은 다른 금융 선진국에서는 있지 않은 굉장히 높게 설정되어 있는 비과세 금액입니다.
Starting from 2023, those who produce profits not only from stocks but also from bonds and funds must pay income tax of at least 20%. Like stock investors, stock fund investors can also receive tax deductions. The basic deduction of 2.5 million won will apply to bonds, derivatives, and overseas stocks. The stock transaction tax will be lowered next year, 1 year earlier than planned. It will be cut by 0.02 percentage points first and lowered by another 0.08 percentage points in 2023, when the capital gains tax on profits from stock investment is to be introduced. The taxation period for those who had sustained losses in previous years will be extended from 3 to 5 years. Instead of the initial plan to withhold taxes on profits from stock investment on a monthly basis, the government has decided to do that once in 6 months. The decision reflects the president's warning not to discourage individual investors.
부동자금을 부동산에서 국내 증시로, 즉 금융투자 활성화를 위해 특단의 조치를 취한 것으로 평가하고 있습니다.
The government has also decided to levy a 20% tax on income from encrypted currency transactions exceeding 2.5 million won annually, and double taxes on electronic cigarettes, which are currently subject to lower taxes compared to regular cigarettes.